Alright, bro. You know what time it is. It's winter time. It's winter time. It's winter time. And I'm back. It's winter time, meaning it's cold as and I'm back as in I'm recording YouTube videos and shit because I guess I remember something that I wanted to talk about. And I'm gonna come out with a video about that if y'all even care. Yeah, dude, men really suck at communication. Spoiler alert, no, we actually good as it was kind of undisputed that men just suck at communication because women said it so much. You know, they convinced us that we do. You know, they was like, oh my god, men just suck at communication. They cannot communicate. And we was like, yeah, we just suck. Wait, hold on. Do we suck? I had to think about it because it convinced me too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me get down to the nitty gritty, okay? We getting down to the nitty gritty. Do we suck? No. Why do we not suck? Because we speak different languages. Men and women speak different languages. That's really what it is. The way that men speak amongst each other is very blunt and overt, you know. I think it's due to our competitive masculine nature, you feel me? We roast each other for fun, you know. We talk for fun. We say things that might come off as rude, but in reality we not really serious. That's just how we talk amongst each other. Like, if you talk amongst your homies, then it's like that's endearing, you feel me? Like, oh damn, he called me a bitch. She really fuck with me like that, you feel me? We cool like that. We not gonna really do that unless it's somebody we really like that with, you feel me? Now, going back to the shawties, you feel me? The way that I watch them talk amongst each other and what I've heard from other women telling me is basically they're more complimentary with their language. They're covert with the things that they say, you feel me? If they see a plus size shawty, you know, because we can't call them fat, because you know, if they see a plus size shawty in a bikini, women will be like, oh, I wish I had your confidence, you know, which is kind of throwing shade because they wouldn't say that to a slim shawty, you know, in a bikini. It's a backhanded compliment, let's get that out the way, but it's their way of giving that empowering language and making them try to feel good. The way that they talk amongst each other is they try to boost each other's egos. It's ego boosting and a lot of positivity, you feel me? And I think that's due to their nurturing nature as like feminine females, you know. They're more empowering and more kind and more covert with the language that they speak with, right? And I'm not trying to be rude or nothing. I'm just saying, you know, I'm trying to paint the duality, you feel me? Or I'm trying to paint the yin and the yang, you feel me? When shorties be ego boosting, they be like,
oh, bitch, I see you got that new weed. You looking good in that thing, you feel me?
It's kind of like that. It don't sound like that, but you get what I'm talking about. So, when we come together, men and women, we bring it together, you feel me? When we communicate amongst each other, when it comes to the male to female dynamic, men have to change their way of communication when we talk to women, you know. In the male to female dynamic, we're the hunters, you know, we're the initiators, so we have to play the women's game. Dating is a women's game, you know. We have to initiate. Oh, hey shawty, what's good with you? You trying to go on a date? We gotta set the date. You gotta set where it's gonna be, what time it is. You gotta pay for it, you feel me? We gotta do all things because they're the gatekeepers to sex and we're trying to get the sex, you feel me? So we go through all the stuff we need to go through in order to get the sex, because that's really what, on a primal level, on the bare bones level, you feel me, we trying to get sex. That's really what this whole male to female dynamic thing is really about. So if a guy don't know that dating is a women's game and he's trying to bring that male way of communication, which is really blunt and overt, if he tries to bring that over to a shawty, it's basically like this. When he, you feel me, hey shawty, you trying to and it's like, bro, that don't work. That's not gonna get you nowhere. That's not gonna get you nowhere. Damn, it's cold as You can't talk to a woman like you would talk to with the homies, because they're going to get really offended with that blunt and overt way of talking, because they're going, you know how it's going to be if you come to a shawty talking about you trying to smash off rip. Even though it saves time, it saves a lot of time, which is why we do it, you know. If we're the hunters, you don't want to waste no time, you feel me? Wasting time For a hunter in the hunter-gatherer days on a primal level, wasting time means you ain't got fucking dinner. You wasting time. This deer walking by, you feel me, bro? Shoot that thing, bow, you kill it. You feel me? Don't worry about his feelings. Don't worry about none of that stuff. Don't worry about just get the job done. You feel me? So it saves time when you go up to a shawty trying to, you feel me? It's rude socially, but that's the logic behind it. That's the rationale behind it. You know, I'm not saying it's cool, but you get it. In a woman's eyes, that's men's way of having bad communication. But also, there's bad communication in a men's eyes coming from a woman, right? Which is, you know, if a woman's trying to get sex, she looks at him, right? It's based off of body language and hinting. Everything is a hint. Nothing is just blunt. Like I said, their way of communication is covert, so they can bring it to the male to female dynamic, because like I said, it's a women's game. You know, it's their game that they're playing. They don't have to switch up nothing, but we do. You feel me? Like, if she's actually interested in you and you ask her, you trying to, or you say you trying to smash, because it's YouTube and I'm, you know, I don't want to get messed up too bad. She's not, a lot of times she's not going to tell you.
Yeah.
She's probably not going to tell you no exactly, but she's not going to tell you yes. You feel me? She's going to leave a lot of gray area, and you really got to study women and see what that means. Oh, she looking at me like this, her arms like this, her body turned towards me, and she's like this. You know, we have to study them to know what they trying to do. You feel me? And that's hard. If anybody got the bad communication, it's them. It's not us. You feel me? We will make it so simple. But the thing is, you know, I also get why they do that. They gotta warm up. You know, when it comes to like sex, they're like an oven and we like a microwave. We quick. If we trying to smash, you know, we ready. Or whatever. You feel me? We boom. Let's get it. You feel me? Brick mode. But women, you know, you can't kill the vibe. You can't kill the vibe. So if you ask her straight up if she's trying to smash, unless she's already been warmed up in the oven, she's not going to say no, but not going to say yes. She's going to want you to put more effort and seduce and build things up. Okay? So once men and women can get past the whole initial state, like part where it's like hard to communicate, once they're actually like in a relationship, right? A lot of times you'll hear that women want a lot of verbal reassurance, you know, a lot of verbal reassurance. And this is because the guys are so blunt, and it can come off as blunt and rude, and like you lack appreciation of them. You know, if they ask you how you doing, chilling, how's your day, cool.
Why don't you like to talk to me? Why don't
you feel me? That's how they be. And it's like, we really just be chilling sometimes. It don't really be too much to it. But they're not used to having that, because when they communicate amongst each other, you know, they're used to, oh, it was like this, today was like that, and then I did that, you know. So yeah, they tend to want a lot of verbal reassurance, and you kind of gotta, you know, adjust. You feel me? You gotta kind of coordinate things to where you can give them what they need, not all the time, but like every now and then give them some type of reassurance when you're in a relationship. And then also, guys just be missing these cues. You feel me? Guys be like, damn, is she trying to smash? You know, I don't know. She looking at me real hard, but I don't know what that really means. We're so used to communicating like exactly what we want, so when we don't get that, it's kind of hard to understand. But like I said, dating is a women's game, so it's our fault. That's basically what it ends up being. It's our fault because they don't tell us exactly what they mean. So that's about it. In conclusion, we don't suck. We just speak different languages, and we have to figure out what language women speak. We have to learn womenese, you know. We have to be bilingual. So that's it. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. Don't dislike it. I'm out. And